Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and this is a little weird because I totally forgot to save the save file after the Vikings game. So technically we haven't played the Vikings game quite yet. And yeah, so I'm just gonna, we won that game last episode, so I'm just gonna do the force win on that. Just so we get the same, not the same results, but the same, at least win result. So nothing gets messed up. Alright, well, let's play this Bills game. I came into this thinking, oh yeah, we're going to play the Vikings, but I totally forgot that we played the Vikings last time, and I'm sorry I forgot to save. But let's get in this game. We actually don't start with the ball this time. Usually we do. It's a sack for Von Miller. It's 13 and a half, I think. As that's intercepted, Josie Jewell. He threw it off balance, off mark from LaShawn McCoy, and we were able to pick that off there, which is nice. It's 5th of the year. Philip Lindsay, 3 yards. Hit a good game last week. I think we even had a better one against the Vikings. But, oh well. That's just a little overthrown. Almost catchable for De'Ann Cain. As we're stopped there in 4th down, so we're going to kick the field goal. So that's a good kick. He still only missed, I think, only one on the year, I think. Alright, let's see what we could do against Josh Allen. He made a lot of mistakes in his rookie year, but he still wasn't awful. I mean, he isn't bad, in my opinion. Oh, I thought that was caught. Kareem Jackson should have picked that off, but he didn't. Chris Harris should have been a little better on him. As Will Parks can't make the tackle. Chris Harris, though, we have struggled a lot this year with stopping the run and tackling. As Josie Jules almost stops him behind the line, gets picked up a little bit as LaShawn McCoy is injured, so we'll see how Frank Gore does here. Or TJ Yeldon, actually. I forgot about that. TJ Yeldon's on this team. As that was Chris Harris intercepted that? What was that? Let's take a look at this. One-handed pick. Is that Kyle Williams? No, Kyle Williams retired. Let's start Lutuli. Lutuli. That guy sacked us right there. As Lindsay gets the corner, can he outrun the safety? He cannot. He breaks the tackle, though. And he's taken down to the 3-yard line, it looks like. That was a very good run for Philip Lindsay. 85 yards on that stretch play. Thrown, that's intercepted. That deserved to be intercepted. And this actually might be a pick 6. It won't be a pick 6. As Will Parks behind the line there. He's played very well on that nickel linebacker role from safety. He's good in, like, decent enough in coverage. And they're going for it. But he's good enough in coverage, and he can tackle pretty well, so. As Bryce Callahan knocks it away from Zay Jones, and that's the first time I've seen them go for it like that. And we gotta run the ball. Because this defense isn't the greatest. They have, I guess, a decent D-line. Linebackers are okay. And I guess their defense is pretty good. It's probably above average. Because that's almost thrown out of bounds, but Deshaun Hamilton gets that. And that's Philip Lindsay on the wheel route. Jordan Poyer can't get there to cover in on time, and that is a touchdown. We got a drive goal for not getting picked off, so that's awesome. And this should be a 10-point game. Jeff Hireman gets close to the first down, but I don't think he got it. It's going to be 3rd and 1. He's over 100 yards already. So we're sacked there by Lorenzo Alexander on a blitz. It's going to be a 4th down, probably the end of the quarter, too. Is that Robert Kimdichie with the sack, and Von Miller picks it up. And it's not a pick six, but a fumble return for a touchdown. I think Kimdichie was the one who got the sack there. The Bills are just not doing anything right now. There's TJ Eldon working on Bryce Callahan. Gets about 7. Yep. Tyler Croft just absolutely torches Justin Simmons in coverage and takes 3 people to take him down. Deshaun Hamilton has actually gotten open a lot this game. He's played pretty well. I think we have a good receiver threat between Deshaun Hamilton and Cortland Sutton, who Cortland Sutton really hasn't had much. Really haven't has his name called today, as he's open there. So he catches it down at the 15-yard line, 16-yard line. 27 yards there. There's absolutely no wind here in Orchard Park, and I believe it's Orchard Park. That's going to be good. It's going to be 20-3 right now. Plus, we get the ball after halftime, so that's awesome. As Bradley Chubb off the blitz sacks him on play action. That was a perfect play call on defense to their play action call. That was a good play. Because again, this offensive line is not good at all. Yeah, I have not adjusted the sliders. I don't know, maybe the updates made it play a little differently. It's Drew Lock fumbles, and Shaq Lawson picks it up. So I slid, but it didn't really let me slide. So it's a fumble for Drew Lock. Robert Foster takes that for a first down. I gotta stop saying as and then say this person doing this. Because, I mean, you can clearly see that that person did whatever. Alright, so no running backs in the backfield, so it's a pass. And it's thrown to Tyler Croft. Kareem Jackson at least wraps him up. Todd Davis and I don't know who 24 is. Is that Tedrick Thompson? That's incomplete, overthrown. Bad pass. Trust me, I don't know. It's Emmanuel Hall down the seam, stiff arms a guy, and we're going to take that for a gain of 26. As Shaq Lawson, Jerry Hughes, I said Jerry Hughes, sacks us for a loss of 14. Well, we're playing a decent defense, which we haven't even... We've moved the ball decently, but we haven't been able to get points as Deion Kane with a nice catch there on Tremaine Edmonds covering. But we haven't had a good, really chance to score. I mean, well, we have, but we haven't capitalized on our chances to score. That's going to be intercepted by Micah Hyde. There is a flag, though, so this could be coming back. That is a pass interference on Levi Wallace, so we're going to accept that. But if it was a... Wait a minute. If it was a pass interference, then that would have negated the intercept. I don't know. Whatever. Thank you for making the tackle, Tedrick Thompson. 3rd and 7. I don't want Von Miller in coverage, but I guess he's going to be in coverage. TJ Eldon with the catch, and 55, Bradley Chubb on the tackle, who was in coverage, by the way. Cortland Sutton there on the slant route goes for about 27, it looks like. 28. He's been really good on slants and deep go routes as well. Granted, his route running isn't the greatest, as Jeff Hireman catches that one and falls down. I feel like some games we have phenomenal games with Drew Lock, and then some games we just can't throw the ball. And then some games like this, he misses wide open passes, but then... I mean, he caught it, but that was so overthrown. He planted his feet and everything. Another field goal for Brandon McManus. And he makes it. Number 1 kicker in the league. I think that's his 4th on the game. As Justin Simmons whiffs on the tackle and Tedrick Thompson can't take him out. I'm more leaning not resigning Tedrick, or not Tedrick Thompson. I'm more leaning to not resigning Justin Simmons, but some of his plays have been my fault. Like that one maybe was a little bit, but he definitely hasn't played the greatest. Is Jeff Hireman, does he get the first down? That's close. And they don't give it to him. Alright, let's kick this. And it's a run to Andy Janovich, and he takes it up the middle. As a 15-yard run by Andy Janovich to get the first down on 4th and inches. That was risky because we were so far back, but it worked out. Just overthrown, but is that going to be a pass interference? Yeah, that will be a pass interference on Matt Milano, who was in coverage on Deshaun Hamilton. That's a mismatch, which is why we threw it in the first place. As Jeff Hireman gets the touchdown there, 12 yards. Perfect play call against that zone. And we go for 2. As Drew Lock runs right into the end zone. It's going to be a 21-point game. Buffalo will get the ball back. Justin Simmons again whiffs on a tackle. That one was maybe less my fault. I don't know why him trying to hit stick, it doesn't go, I feel like, in the right spot. Is that Robert Kimdichie again? That's a 2nd sack of the game. That's 7th on the year, I think. He threw it right to Josie Jewell. And this is going to be a face mask on TJ Eldon as well, as the Saints are going to shut up. Just as I thought we weren't going to get the first down, Phillip Lindsay comes through. Over 10 yards of carry for him. TJ Logan can't get out of bounds, and that should be another field goal try for Brandon McManus here. As it's up, and it is a perfect kick straight down the middle. After our 1st and 5... as Chris Harris intercepts that one too. That was all Chris Harris. That wasn't even me. As he's just, after signing that contract, going just crazy out here. It's 3rd on the year. It's 3rd in the last 3 games. Let's take a look. 5 turnovers for Buffalo this game. TJ Logan can't get anywhere again. This one up and good. 37 points. Of course, it's TJ Logan's best carry, and that'll end the game. We blow out the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo, which it's the Bills. And our defense just led the way. Like, holy cow. I don't think we put up more than 400 yards on offense. But the 7 turnovers, 6 turnovers we had, 6 sacks, our defense just balled out. And Brandon McManus, 5 for 5 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points. As Von Miller wins Offensive Player of the Week. AFC Offensive Player, 6 tackles, 3 sacks, a fumble recover, and a touchdown. And this week we go up against the 8-3 Los Angeles Chargers. We go against the 8-3 Los Angeles Chargers. This time we're in Denver instead of being in LA. And well, last game we pretty much should have won, but we just kind of threw it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.